to Deaf and Dumb. I'm Dan.
And I'm Dudley. I wasn't sure you were going to get there on time because you were checking your phone.
Hey, I can multitask. I can do more than one thing at a time.
Can you do two things at one time?
I can do as many as two things at one time. I cannot do anything. I cannot do two things at the same time and do them well.
Can you do three things
No,
at the same time?
I cannot.
You can't? That's your
cannot.
Two is your hard limit.
Yeah, if you don't count breathing as a thing,
I do.
then I always can do three things.
What two things can you do at the same time?
I can eat and drink.
You can eat and drink at
the same time.
Yeah.
It's a rare talent. I can also take a drink and talk.
You didn't. You weren't talking while you were drinking.
Oh, was I not?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't think you can count that.
Yes, I can. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Did we introduce ourselves already?
Yes, we did.
I wasn't sure. I've already forgotten.
Yeah, okay.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
How's that baby? I know she's been ill in a little bit.
Yeah, she's been ill and
she hasn't been well.
Just a little bit, not too bad.
She's still adorable
She's
despite
still
not
adorable
feeling
and
well.
mostly happy.
Mostly happy.
She's a little more fussy, but she's fine. I was a little bit bad today as well.
Yeah.
But I feel better now.
That's good.
I took a nap.
Yeah.
That seems to help.
I took a nap. Now I'm better.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the.
Sounds like you just needed sleep.
No, I slept last night pretty good.
Yeah.
I sleep well most nights.
Uh-huh.
Considering.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, so I slept pretty good, and then I had a nap with my baby. Baby was napping, I was napping, and it was nice.
Baby sleeps, you sleep.
That's generally a good idea.
That's a good rule.
But yeah, everything's fine, probably.
Yeah, probably. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You want to talk about some games?
Yes, let's talk about some games.
I want to start off with something that Trey, our friend, Mr. Cartwright.
You a drug dealer?
Yeah, he is a bad man. The third man is a bad man.
A bad influence?
He is a bad influence. Because of him, you know, he got me to playing X-Wing.
He got you hooked on that X-Wing.
Yeah. I bought 7 models this week.
7?
Yeah. And it wasn't like I bought them all at the same time.
No.
I bought them in 3 separate orders.
So you weren't even efficient in your purchases.
I was not. Because he was like, he just been texting me about stuff, and he sent me this, like, website that's, like, some random shop somewhere.
Yeah.
That was selling all these X-Wing,
like, discounted.
first edition X-Wing models for, like, 50% off, plus a 30% coupon on.
Yeah.
Dudley's gonna fix the camera. There's back up. Just fiddle with it a bit. Oh, now it's off again. And he told me about it, and I said, I'm not gonna look at this. Because if I look at this, I will spend money. And then I forgot about it, and I went and looked at it. And I was like, there's a lot of good ships on here, but I don't really know what I need. Like, I want to have an idea of what models I need. It's not like, you know, like a lot of teams, is the camera just done?
I think the camera's done. I can't get it to stay on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, maybe. Nope.
Camera's done? No camera this week. Well, that's just funny. I put all this work in this studio and the camera dies.
Yeah, probably. I'll try one more time.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, let's not mess with it then. I'm sorry for our viewers, our one viewer. We're sorry you can't see us. Which actually, I think is Trey.
If we break it down, I think by number of episodes watched, by number of episodes, I think it's less than 1. We don't get a lot of subscribers on the YouTube.
Yeah, we don't have as much of a presence there yet.
That's true. Yeah,
it's not for we were gonna try to fix that, but you know, life. You had a baby.
I had a baby.
Mostly
that's
the problem.
Really it. Yeah. All my free time.
Timing was bad.
Taking up baby.
But anyway, So,
Your drug problem.
I have my problem. So I went on and I bought. I was like, oh, it's just such a. He told me, hey, there's a coupon, and so you get it's like, 50% off already, plus a 30% coupon or something crazy like that, or 20% or something like that. And I'm like, okay. So I went and looked, and I was like, well, this ship looked cool. And then they had one of the huge ships, which I like the huge ships.
You like to overcompensate.
That's not how I would describe it.
Mm-hmm. Seems accurate, though.
Yeah. So I I bought that one because it was, a large chunk percentage off. And then I looked around. I bought the the advanced TIE Fighter, which has Darth Vader. It's Darth Vader's ship, TIE Fighter that he flies in the first Star Wars film. And so it's that one, so mostly because Darth Vader. And then I also bought the Houndstooth.
Houndstooth?
Yeah, which...
it's one of the bounty hunters,
yeah, it's one of the bounty hunters. I believe Bosk.
Bosk, yes.
I think it's Bosk.
It is Bosk.
Yeah, and so I have that.
I'll back up your information, even though I'm not 100%
believe that's
sure.
It. I bought two different ships. They're scum ship. One of them is Bosk ships. I can't remember if that one or the other one. I think it's the Houndstooth.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that was $60 after shipping. Before, I got it for really cheap. And then with the discount basically saved me shipping and then some. So it was $60, and then I got the discount and knocked it down a bit, and then I got shipping and it was back about $60.
Yeah.
It was like $70, and then shit. But so I was like, okay, I'm not buying any more models for a while.
Yeah.
And then I got to thinking, because I didn't realize that the Boba Fett ship I have, Slave 1.
Yeah, Slave.
Indentured Servant 1.
Yes.
Is an Empire ship until they came out with the Scum and Villainy
they didn't have that faction until later.
And so I don't have the bases, the cards and the bases for it to be a Scum ship. Yeah. Well, I have I'm going to have a lot of Scum ship. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of disappointing. And I was like, well, I had mentioned it was like, I need to get whatever set that comes in.
Yeah.
And Trey said it is most wanted. And I thought, yeah, it is. I'm sure it is most wanted. And I realized that's the name of the set. It was called the Most Wanted.
The Most Wanted.
It comes with 3 ships, like Scum ships, and then the cards and stuff for other ships to convert them from Empire to Scum ships.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that until a couple of days before I went, oh, that's what he meant.
I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass. I was wondering why he put quotes around it. I thought he was making some kind of a joke.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with Trey.
The joke's on me because I'm just an idiot.
Yeah, apparently. He wasn't trying to, but he made one.
Yeah. And so...
You're the joke, Daniel.
Yeah, I'm the joke.
You're the joke.
So, I thought, well, crap, I need to get that. And so, I got to looking around, and, Barnes & Noble's website had a bunch of them on clearance.
Yeah.
So, I bought that one off Barnes & Noble website.
Barnes & Noble?
Yeah. On clearance for 50% off. So I bought that one. I was like, okay, that's cool.
So you're done.
And I was like, I'm done. I am done. I have a ton of models, mostly Scum. I'm good. And then Trey, I finally broke down. I hadn't told Trey what all I had bought. I was going to be like a surprise, but I finally broke down and told him.
Yeah.
And
because you're weak-willed.
Yeah.
As evidenced by everything you've told us so far.
That's true. And this whole show is a testament of the weakness of my will.
Yes.
And he mentioned I told him I got the Most Wanted set.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, well, you should get the Hawk 290 or whatever ship because that one also that conversion Most Wanted set comes with the conversion for it as well.
Yeah. So
I was like, why didn't you say something sooner?
You bought into this. Now, how about you go a little further?
Yes.
Little closer.
Yeah, and so I was like, okay. And I went back to the website I had bought it from before because they were all on discount and everything. And I was like, but the shipping again because they charged $12 for shipping. And I was like, I don't want to pay that shipping cost again. I was like, I'm not going to get it. And I was like, and then I somehow ended up on Amazon looking at them. And they had it for basically the price I would have got it without shipping. And it was on Prime, so I get it.
Free
So
shipping.
free shipping. So I bought it off Amazon.
I want to complain about Amazon real quick.
What do you want to complain?
When we'll go back to your addiction.
Yeah.
Amazon has this thing where they ship things on Sunday.
Yes.
I've determined this bullshit.
You never got anything on Sunday?
I've gotten one thing on Sunday.
Yeah.
Everything else that I'm supposed to have arrive on Sunday, including today when we're recording,
Yeah.
I had ordered some stuff for my fiance
Yeah.
for her classroom. It said, it'll be here Sunday. Lo and behold, it did not arrive today. And I get an email from Amazon. It's going to take a little longer. It'll be here Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is bullshit. Why didn't y'all even bother?
Yeah.
But the last couple times it was supposed to arrive on Sunday, doesn't arrive.
Yeah, but Dudley, you have to remember, we live in the middle of nowhere.
No, but the thing is, the way it works, I guess, is it's done by the U.S. Postal Service.
Yes.
So I'm guessing what happens if not enough stuff is ordered or shipped
They
on
don't-
Sunday,
they don't move
they
it.
don't deliver. So I'm guessing it's like, if we have enough packages, we'll deliver
It'll
them.
warrant paying somebody to deliver them.
All I'm thinking is Amazon lied to me on 2 occasions. And I feel
whole
like
thing-
I deserve some compensation.
Dudley, this whole thing sounds like
Like a couple
my privileged
million-
life isn't privileged
My
enough.
white privilege
Yeah, exactly.
determined that I deserve money because I didn't get the item when they said I would get the item.
Uh-huh. Did you pay extra for it?
I know I
Yeah.
have Prime. It comes with Prime.
So you're getting free shipping,
Yes.
and you're complaining about when it comes.
I'm complaining because they lied to me.
You gotta wait another day.
2 days. And that's the part of it. It's a mystery. It could be tomorrow.
It'll probably come down
Could
tomorrow.
be Tuesday.
I bet you money it comes tomorrow.
Could
my
be tomorrow.
packages, my 3 models are coming tomorrow.
That's nice,
It'll
but
be-
we're not talking about that.
And it completely is messing things up because I planned out the layout of my box I'm
Yeah,
building.
you're
for
already
it.
building.
And I was already
Because
building.
you assumed you wouldn't succumb to the
I
addiction anymore.
assumed I would not buy another huge model so
Uh-huh.
soon, and I have, and now I'm like, well, this might.
This
have
is
messed
wasted
up.
effort.
Yeah, this may have messed up everything. So I'm like, well, crap, and I'm not sure if there's a way to do it the way I was planning to do
Yeah.
it. So we'll have to see. I'll have to figure it out.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
Amazon, stop lying.
Are you
You'll hear
surprised?
from my lawyer.
You don't have a lawyer.
Exactly. Because that's
No,
not
that's
gonna
not.
happen.
That's not exactly. That's like, nope, I don't got
Exactly.
one. I'm full of shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Super Mario World.
I've played that too.
Yeah.
And I was enjoying it, and then I fucked up.
What do you do?
I was trying to save
Yeah.
save state, like using the the pull
Yeah,
the
the
triggers
the-
for the
yeah,
switch
yeah.
to save. I was trying to do that, and I accidentally loaded it
Oh.
and lost like half my progress. So I was like,
Yeah, the first one's load. The second one is save.
yes,
And you got it backwards.
I got it backwards.
I almost did that, but I didn't. Because
I did that, and then I couldn't undo it. So and I was like, well, maybe I'll load my save, and that'll fix it. Nope. It reverts the save back to when the save
Yeah.
state was done, and that's even further back.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to have to redo all this.
Yep.
And so that was a little
So
disappointing.
you quit.
I stopped for the time. I picked it up a little bit earlier today, but then I decided to switch over to Super Metroid.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite games of all
Yeah, it is
time.
a great game.
But again, I played it so many times.
Yeah. Because it's one of your
And
favorites.
It's one of my favorites,
Mhm.
and it's the one game that I wish I could just erase from my memory.
Yeah.
And several of those games are
I
kind of
do
like
too.
that. I wish I could have this game as it is,
And then just
new
play it
where I
like
don't know it. Like, I don't know, oh, there's a secret wall
I could-
there.
I could-
There's an item here.
I could hit you in the head really hard and see if
No.
that. Maybe we gotta figure out where that memory section
Yeah.
is in your brain, and
Well,
I'll just hit that spot
Considering
really
the number
hard.
of times I've played it, it's probably spread out a lot.
Oh, yeah.
It's
That's
in
true.
multiple
Yeah.
locations.
Yeah, I feel I'm playing through Super Mario World. It's been so long since I really played it. I played like the first few things,
Yeah.
but there's tons of weird little secrets in that game that I'm just like, I know there's something here. I have no idea where it is or what it is.
Yeah, see, that one, it's pretty good, because
Yeah.
I don't remember. I was like, I know there's stuff goes here and
Yeah.
here, but I couldn't remember how you
It's
get to
a
it.
hard game.
It's pretty tough, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny though, because I remember thinking this when I got the NES Classic, and I was like, "Oh, this is my childhood."
Yeah.
And it really wasn't.
No.
The NES Classic was part of. We did have one, and we did. The NES, the original. We did have it, but most of my
Super
memory
NES.
of video games is from the Super NES era. So I just remember.
Which is more accurately when we were children.
Yes.
Like when we were
Well, it's
the
probably
class when we
also-
were we were little. The NES was the NES came out the year before we were born.
Yeah.
That just delayed us a little bit.
Yeah.
And so we were it was already existed, and then we came into existence, and then we played it. 'Cause
Also,
we had
I
one.
think part of the issue was when we got the Super NES, our parents made us get rid of the NES.
Yeah.
It
What's
was
up
a-
with that?
It was a one-time thing. Like, they never made us do that later. It's like a deal, I guess, we struck with. I was like, okay, we'll get the Super NES, but you have to... I guess we sold it?
What did we do with it?
I don't know. I have to ask our mother and see if she
Yeah.
remembers, because...
I completely forgot about that until you mentioned it.
Yeah, and so that we didn't
Did they do a trade-in or something?
I don't think so. I don't think you did trade in.
Maybe.
Unless we took it to a pawn shop or something.
I don't know.
But I don't really know. I know we got rid of it,
Yeah.
and we got the Super NES.
Yeah.
So but we never got rid of our Super NES. So
No.
the Super NES we have
We still
is
have
the
it.
original one.
Yeah, we
got.
still have it. It's it's got that the fat faded plastic thing
Yeah.
going on with it, and
Yeah.
it doesn't work that well
Yeah.
anymore because of the cartridges and
Yeah.
everything.
Well, I've since replaced the NES. I have one,
Yeah.
but it doesn't work
No.
very good either. Again, because it's old.
Yeah.
But and that's probably why I don't remember it, because we played it and then we didn't have it anymore. Whereas Super
Yeah.
Nintendo, we played it and we kept
Yeah.
playing it, and years
Yeah.
going by, we would pull it out and play it every once in a while.
Yeah.
So that could be part of it.
Maybe.
Maybe. Less playtime.
Maybe.
Uh,
I was gonna check out some other games on that, but then I didn't because I bought something else.
yeah, what'd you buy?
I bought Blasphemous.
Oh, the game that we know everything about.
Yeah, we did. Yes.
Yeah,
Well, I know a lot more about now.
Yeah.
I can't describe it very well. Actually, I can't.
Even now?
Yeah. No, I got it. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a cool game.
Yeah.
It's weird because it made me draw some correlations. Okay, so what the game is, it's a platformer. It's like Dark Souls as a 2D platformer.
Which we've covered, yes.
Yeah.
We need new
like,
ground in.
The theme is all like old school religious guilt and punishment type stuff. So
That's old school?
yeah, like yeah. But I mean, I'm
Still
talking
pretty
like
still runs
crusades,
rampant.
like yeah. Well, I mean like flagellations and
Oh, yeah, like beatings.
yeah, and
so-
penitence,
yeah.
that kind of thing. Old school like Catholic like crusades type stuff where they're going around whipping themselves, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so it's really interesting, and it's this weird, cool world. It very much reminds me of Dark Souls because it's got like a kind of old Super Metroid map, and you're like going. It doesn't give you anything. It's like
yeah.
like the old, like the old NES, Super NES games. It doesn't tell you anything. It just throws you in it, and you start thinking. Same with Dark Souls. And I realized that Dark Souls is really just
A modern Metroid.
a modern Metroid or
Yeah.
Super Mario world even. Because it's like you just go in and you go through these levels and these areas, and you're going to die a lot, and you're just going to keep throwing your lives
and
at
keep
it
doing it.
as you try to, and you'll get frustrated and you'll stop for a while and you'll come back and play. Well, same thing with this. There is
Yeah, we
some
made
difference.
that correlation back when Dark Souls
Yeah,
came out.
maybe.
And that's one of the reasons it appealed to me, is because it
Yeah.
reminded me of those old school,
Yeah.
like, we don't give you shit, you just gotta figure it out.
Yeah, and this game's very much like that, and it's a beautiful game. I like the art, I like the theme, the style, anything like weirdly, overtly religious stuff for some reason fascinates me, even though I'm not a religious person. But I like it a lot, and so you're running around with this conehead person swinging a sword and dodging and rolling.
So
and
it is a cone head,
It's the helmet is like a kind of like a cone.
but it is the person's head.
No, the person's head is not a cone.
Do you see
shape.
their face?
I think so, very briefly.
Did you see their head?
I think so. I don't remember.
You
Anyway.
would remember if it had a cone.
It was right at the beginning, and I was, not paying attention. But it's really good, and I play it, but it's hard, so I play it a bit, and I just I die, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put it down. I walk away. I just put it to sleep because I got it on the Switch.
Yeah.
And so I just put my Switch to sleep, set it down for a while, come back. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go back, and I pick it up and start doing it again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great.
Yeah.
There's a few things different. It does have it's got these shrines, so it's kind of like it's got these shrines that kind of revitalize you, and it refills your flask thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird. You have these flasks that, as far as I can tell, they're full of blood. And to heal yourself, you smash it on your face. That's what it looks like. You just smash it into your face. And in fact,
that doesn't sound like healing.
Yeah, and
it sounds brutal.
into the helmet. In fact, you fight something at the beginning and you kill it, and you get its blood in your helmet, and you put the helmet on. It's wild. It's really wild.
Are you drinking it?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but it's good. But so it has that
blood face. Good.
Yeah, and but when you die, you don't have like some kind of currency, but it's not like, I don't know what it's called. They call it as atonement or something like that. And but you don't lose that when you die. However, you have like a mana thing where you can use to cast spells.
Yeah.
And every time you die, you get this guilt stuff attached to you, and it like eats away at the amount of mana you can have.
Uh-huh.
And unlike in Dark Souls, where if you die and then you die again, you can go back and recollect your stuff to get rid of that. But in Dark Souls, you die again, it's gone completely, because you also lose the souls. This one doesn't do that. There's just spots everywhere where you die, and you can go back and get that.
Oh, really? Okay.
So they stay there until you go back.
That makes sense. I mean, it's a platformer, so it's not like a resource-heavy game.
Yeah,
so it makes a little more sense. You can have many deaths.
Yeah, and there's a skill system tree as well. Like, I just figured out how it worked because I missed a room. I missed a room where you spend them. Like, I just went back to do some stuff, and I'm like, oh, what do I do with these things? And then I'm like, I spend them on one thing, and I'm like, okay. And then I went back to this room, and I'm like, oh, I missed this whole little bit right here. And I went in there and got upgraded some stuff, some of my abilities. And it's great. Yeah. It's a really cool game. I really like it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and I have to and then you look at the map, and it shows you where all the spots you died you didn't go back to. And so I'm like, running back so I can get
your stuff.
It gets this like weird thorn wrap thing around your mana bar, and it won't fill up. Yeah. And so like, oh, that's cool. But it's a cool game. There's got a really cool dodge mechanic where you slide past people and you can get behind them and attack them. And it's a really good platformer. And I already see stuff. I'm like, how do I get up there? Well, clearly there's something I get to let me get there.
You got to get the item.
I got to get the upgrades or whatever to do it. So it's like, it's checking all the right boxes. Mm-hmm. And so I'm really enjoying it.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
It's like $20, $20-something bucks.
Yeah, it's not too expensive. Yeah. Sounds like something I would enjoy, but I probably won't buy it anytime soon because,
Yeah. I was sitting next to our mother on the couch when I started playing it, and she was just like, "What are you playing? It looks creepy." And I'm like, "Yeah, it kind of is." I heard she looked at it a little bit like, "That just looks creepy." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know what's happening," because it had some opening animations and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know what you got the blood-filled helmet. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but it's wild.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I played a little bit of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Have
you finished it?
No, I haven't. I played it a little bit, and there's a reason I haven't gotten much further, because I was doing some of the side mission, and I went and got this lady and brought her back to her son, and I got off my horse and was walking with her. Well, when I came back after the mission was set, I went back to my horse. My horse was dead.
Oh, no. Was it by a train track?
Yes.
Mine did that too once.
But I didn't even see a train come through. Yeah. It just happened during the cinematic. It's like a weird
thing, yeah.
And my horse got ran over by the train and was dead.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, shit. Yeah. The town I'm in doesn't have a horse thing. Stall or nothing. Stable. And
you were not stable.
Yeah. And then, so I was like, well, I had an expensive saddle. I was like, well, I'm not going to leave this. So I picked it up, and I was like, well, I got to get back. I had another horse that I got randomly because I grabbed it at one point. in the storyline, and so I
Your-
was just like,
your second-hand horse.
I'll just go back to my base and get that horse. I was thinking, I'll get a carriage ride or whatever. It should take me to base. No carriages would come through the town. They just kept saying, not available. Not available. And I was like, what crap?
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, well, it's not that far, so I'll just hoof it.
Yeah.
Started walking, and it was taking forever.
Oh, yeah.
I was finally I was probably a little over 3/4 away, and I was like, I'm done playing for now. I was just exhausted by because you can't run when you're carrying a saddle.
Oh.
So I was just like, now that I've thought about it, I should just put the saddle down because you can always find it.
Yeah.
And went and got my horse and come back and get it, but
there was nobody riding by you could just kill and get a horse?
It was too close to town, and I didn't want to deal with it. You have to realize at the point in the story, it's tuberculosis ridden author.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. And he's a changed man.
Oh yeah,
and you're not gonna just murder some guy to take his horse. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, same thing happened to me, and I think I talked about it on this show where I was at one of those random train stations in the middle of kind of nowhere. And I pulled my horse up and stopped, and I was like, I'm going to jump in the carriage to kind of fast travel over to this town I need to get to do this mission.
Yeah.
And as I was doing the cinematic for me riding off the carriage, I could see my horse just dead on the ground. I was just like, what? Why would he wasn't even standing there before? Yeah. He was over behind the other building, and I guess he followed me over, but he was just laying next to the tracks, dead. And I was like, what just happened? And it was gone. Yeah. And I never got it back. And I was like, well, there went my horse.
Yeah.
And that was it. I believe it was an expensive horse.
Yeah, it was. I remember this story.
Yeah, it was sad.
So mine wasn't a super expensive horse, but I did like her.
Yeah. Well, what was her name?
Mrs. Moon. No, Miss Moon.
Mrs. Is there a Mr. Moon?
It's Miss Moon. Now, it was Mr. Moon. Yeah. Then I realized it was a woman. So I changed her name to Miss Moon. Because it's kind of a pale white.
You should, in the world we live in now, you should
looked at her junk.
That's not polite.
I didn't. That's why I didn't know. It wasn't until I was riding along and I patted the horse. And you went, there you go, girl.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
It could be you could still name it Mr. Moon.
I guess I could.
You could have. It would have been funny.
A transgendered horse.
It's dead now, though.
It's dead.
Yeah, it's a dead horse. You don't want to beat a dead horse.
Yeah, dead. I didn't. I just took my saddle and left her by the track.
Did you skin it?
Can you do that?
I think so.
No, you can't.
I think you can.
Can you really?
I think you can. I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can.
I did not try to skin my horse. I didn't think it was an option.
I mean, that's lost value, my friend.
Apparently.
You got to use all the horse. That
hide would have been nice.
Yeah.
You got that nice speckled white and black.
You can grind them up, make glue. You can use the hair for violin strings.
Yeah.
Not strings, bows.
Bows, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any other games you played this week?
No. That was
pretty light. We didn't have a game night with Gary, and because he was out of town or something.
Yeah, and he was all excited about Borderlands 3.
Yeah, Borderlands 3 came out this week.
I'm sure other people are.
I'm sure other people are too. I haven't played any of them.
I played a little bit of the second one with Gary because he was just like, "Hey, you should play this. It's really good." And I played it with him while we were hanging out with him once, and I went, this is like a poor man's Fallout.
Yeah.
And he did not like the
He didn't like your analogy?
No.
There's
nothing wrong with it.
One.
It's just, I never got into it.
Yeah, I have the first one. I just didn't get into it.
Yeah.
I never played it. So, I installed it, but then I never played it.
Yeah.
I think someone gave it to me.
Yeah, I believe a good listener, fan of the show, Mark.
Yes.
I think he gifted me a copy of Borderlands.
I think he did me too.
Really? He just had extra copies or something.
Yeah. Or maybe I'm just had your copy. I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, well, let's move to the news.
Sure.
Yeah. Minecraft?
Yes.
You're familiar.
I'm aware of Minecraft.
You're aware of the Minecraft?
I've only played it for a few hundred hours.
A player
Okay.
Created a working plane.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
I think I saw something about it.
It's pretty
How
weird.
did you make, what? I assume using a mod
No, it's all in-game stuff.
in the vanilla game.
Yeah,
How?
pistons.
Oh. Okay.
They made it's like in the air, a plane.
Like a platform.
And it's got pistons that shifts it forward, like multiple pistons
That just constantly shove it forward.
They constantly move it forward. It's really jumpy.
Yeah, I
and
imagine.
There's all these and it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Like
And
you're
you
in
can
it.
ride
there's
on
like
it?
gaps. Yeah, there's like there's mine carts in it, so you can get into it.
So you get in and you ride on
But
it.
you can stand inside of it, and it's just like constantly, and it's shifting, and it's weird.
So it's a turbulent fight.
Oh,
flight.
very, very turbulent. There was a few comments, I think, on the article I was reading about it.
Yeah, I did see it, and I thought, oh, this is just some mod thing.
It's not a mod. It's just
Really?
pistons.
Oh, wow, okay.
You can download it and load it into the game.
Oh, really?
And apparently, it's recommended you have a high-end PC for it. It gets
Oh,
a little,
yeah. It's a taxing.
little taxing on the system.
Yeah.
But there were some comments on there like, I don't know if it's approved by the FAA. And one guy's like, well, for one thing for sure, it never crashes. Because it just goes forward.
Yeah.
And it never goes down or up.
It's not a very good plane.
No. Well, I mean, it does fly, technically.
No, it doesn't. It floats, because that's what things do in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Because
It works in the universe that it exists in.
yeah, but it's
Wouldn't
not
work in ours.
flying. It's floating, and it shifts in
Float-
one direction.
But it's shaped like a
It
plane.
doesn't turn or anything, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so it.
In the video I watched, it was just going forward.
So it's no, I doubt it. I'd be very surprised if it turns.
What they need to do is use that plane and get in it, and then just let it run until you get to the weird stuff happens in Minecraft when you get so far out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Just
still?
let it keep,
Yeah.
I assume it's still a thing. I don't know.
I don't know.
Because eventually you get into like weird procedural
Yeah.
craziness. But yeah, the guy I actually wrote the player's name, alien or whatever you call it. Username?
Screen name.
Just because it's funny. Mr. Catface 8885.
8885.
Yeah. I guess 8,884
Was already
taken.
Yeah.
And all the ones before.
Yeah, I'm sure he went.
He went 8.
He went. I'm sure he said. I'm
8.
certain he.
No.
No. What he
8,
did
8,
was
No.
Mr. Catface 1. Nope. Mr. Catface 2. No. Mr. Catface 3. No. And then like 300 days later, Mr. Catface 8885. There it is. Found it.
That one. He really wanted to be Mr. Catface. Okay, we talked about it last week.
Yeah.
That Nintendo had teased a new Fit band thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's officially announced. Nintendo's Ring Fit Adventure is the game, and the accessory is the ring and the leg strap thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of an RPG game.
Yeah.
It's a fitness game built into an RPG style type game.
Okay.
So that you travel around by literally jogging.
Okay.
So you hold the ring and you jog, and the leg strap detects your jogging, and it moves the character forward.
Okay.
And eventually you'll get into fights, and it kind of goes into like a Pokemon fight thing.
Okay.
Or, standard RPG fight.
Yeah.
And you do fitness moves as attacks.
Weird.
Really weird.
That's interesting,
It's
though.
interesting. It's probably one of the more interesting in
Yeah.
this game, because it's like an actual game, not
Yeah.
just, hey, do this workout.
Yeah.
But it literally, like, all these weird, like, standard workout moves, but you're using it. Oh, you want to, punch this guy, so you have to press and hold, and then release, and then it'll hit him.
Huh.
It's weird.
He's like, you want to heal? Plank.
Well, there's like a shield thing where it's like a guard called an ab guard, and you pull the ring into your abs,
Okay.
and you hold it, and it creates a shield in the game, and you hold it until the attacks are absorbed. It's bizarre.
That sounds bizarre.
It's $80.
Jeez. I guess, yeah, special controller things.
Special, it's got a ring,
Mm-hmm.
and then the leg strap.
Yeah.
And,
That's pretty expensive.
Yeah,
It better be a pretty hefty game.
I assume the band's got to be able to take a beating because you're going to flex it, and it's got to be resistant, so you can, when you press and hold it,
it doesn't, like, break on you.
It doesn't break, and also, it's supposed to be workout, so if it's really easy to hold it, then...
How long do you think until, like, when it comes out, when someone figures a way not to use the device to just, like, trick the system into, like, yep, I'm totally doing exercise.
Probably. It wouldn't be that hard, I'm sure.
Oh, wow, you play this game a lot? You must be in good shape. No, I sit on the couch.
Yes, there's some...
I put it on my cat.
Man just sitting there going, I broke the system.
Yeah, I'm bringing down the system from the inside.
Yes, by playing this fitness game without the ring.
You probably didn't even pay for it either.
Probably. Death Stranding?
Yes.
Coming out pretty soon.
Is it really?
It's November.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that soon? I always assume it's like, I just assume it's always like a year away because...
Apparently the game's done.
Really?
They were at the Tokyo convention. I forgot what it is.
So specific.
I know.
Such detail, Dudley.
That's not the important part.
That's the kind of thing our listeners
The important part is
they
showed the game.
Yeah, what the actual game is.
Like an actual mission and what you do. And there's the big thing I took away, other than that you're walking and climbing into it. The story is that you're trekking across the continental U.S. from one coast to the other.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's like the thing. You're connecting strands across your different because it's like a post-apocalyptic kind of thing, and you're trucking supplies and you're creating strands. Across the country. But one of the interesting things is like you have a mission, and you get a mission, you do your loadout, and kind of like Metal Gear 5.
Yeah.
Or you would like, okay, I'm gonna do this mission, and you pick all your gear
pick all
and
your
stuff.
stuff.
But the interesting bit is everything you carry, you can see on your character.
Okay.
In a pack or in something, and you can put it all on your pack, and it'll put it on his back.
Yeah.
Now, depending on where you put things and how he carries it and how much he carries it, changes his center of mass. So his center of mass and his weight shifts depending on what he's carrying.
Interesting.
So if you're carrying a lot of stuff on your back, you can just load it all on your back and carry it.
Yeah, but you're gonna
be top heavy, and you can you won't be you'll be slower, and you won't be able to take off or anything like that. And which is interesting.
That is interesting.
And, like, you can, have him just hold something and carry it in his hand, and you have to, carry so much stuff for supplies for the mission. Usually it's like a supply run thing where you're like, okay, truck, you gotta go over to this port and take all this stuff. And your little baby in a container who, helps you see things. Yeah. Which is, Bridge Baby is the name?
Yeah, of course it is.
Bridge Baby, or BB for short. Which is interesting. I didn't know he was in Star Wars.
Dudley, you're already ready. You're already ready, Dudley. You already have a Bridge Baby.
My baby doesn't allow me to see creepy.
I believe your baby has allowed you to see the world in a different way.
That is true.
So I think it's doing its job.
It's doing something. But yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of technology for there's also a carrying a dolly thing that you can get, and it floats and you can carry more stuff. But you're trekking, and then there's in the demo it shows a river, and you have to a digital layout, and it shows you where you have to be careful because the current can sweep you away. Okay. And if you do that, you lose some stuff, and you have to go back and get it. Okay. And so the whole thing is
UPS the game.
You kinda.
Yeah.
And then, but is combat, and there's a whole mission in the mission that shows them doing trying to sneak around a city, so he puts his pack down and sneak through, and there's like non-lethal and all the stuff, kind of standard Metal Gear style, Kojima stuff.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with them, but the similar kind of combat style.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
It looks cool. I honestly was
good.
like, oh, I'll probably get it just because it's Kojima.
It's in November, so hopefully I'll have money by then. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Comes out PlayStation.
You got a little time.
Got a little time.
You can just squirrel away a little bit. Squirrel.
Or did you say Squirtle or Squirrel?
Squirrel.
Does Squirtle squirrel things away?
I'm sure it is kind of a squirrel.
Save water for a rainy day.
Yeah. Save water to make a rainy day.
Maybe.
Squirtles,
we all know you like
I
it when a Squirtle makes it rain.
Yes, the Squirtles are very popular and know how to make it rain.
No, we're talking about you specifically.
Yeah, I know.
As information on a previous episode brought to light.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. A player built a 1,000-seat concert hall.
Okay.
In No Man's Sky.
Oh, wow.
Like 1,000 seat, like has a balcony, like really big stage with lights and like scaffolding and all this crazy stuff. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Apparently, been working on it since like No Man's Sky Next.
Yeah. So about a year or so, year and a half, 2 years.
A little while.
Yeah.
But 1,000 seats.
That's
you
a lot
think
of
the
seats.
game will eventually get to the point where they can have 1,000 people in one spot?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Maybe.
Not likely.
Depends on who's playing. Depends on the show. You know, if they can, if it's like U2, I think they could fill out 1,000 seats really easily.
Yeah, you think U2 could fill 1,000 seats in a digital game?
Yeah, easily.
Probably. If it's really them, not just a recording.
Well, don't be pessimistic.
I am. There's a new vibe.
Okay. We'll get Coldplay.
Coldplay. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Not U2, but not bad.
I actually prefer Coldplay to U2, I think.
I think I do. I don't know. I don't listen to either one of them very much. I've heard songs by both of them.
Oh, that's
and I'm
good.
like, oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
I haven't compared them.
Yeah.
There's a new vibe coming.
I saw that. I was looking at it. There's some cool stuff about it.
Yeah. I got the info right here. It's called the Vive Cosmos.
Yeah.
You can pre-order for $699.
Yeah.
Release is October 3rd, which is right before our birthday. So if you want to get me something,
yeah,
get me Cosmos.
I may have to buy a new camera, you understand?
Whatever. We can put that off. Has two 1440 by 1700 displays.
Yeah.
Which I didn't. I meant to go back and look at yours. What is yours at?
It's like a good percent, but bigger than that.
Yeah.
Yours
is like 900 high, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's like I saw the percentage size increase in pixels, but I can't remember.
It has 6 cameras.
Yeah.
For tracking, so it's inward out tracking.
Yes.
So you don't have to. You doesn't come with the.
That's the thing that I thought was really interesting.
The boxes.
No base stations.
Yeah, no base station.
Yeah, it's
they call them lighthouses. Apparently.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
until
I was reading this.
Yeah.
It doesn't require the lighthouses.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it looks at the room around you and tracks the movements based on what it can see.
6 cameras.
Yeah.
There's 2 facing forward, 2 kind of angle up, one down, and 2 on the sides.
Yeah, the ones going down are probably for the controllers.
Yeah,
so it can see the
one going. Yeah, and then the controllers has a light ring on it that lights up that helps track them.
Yeah,
and then they also look cool.
Yeah, they look cool.
And they're different, a little different than the.
Yeah. I don't know. They don't look comfortable.
I don't know. They look like they're kind of the same, except instead of the ring going out, it goes
over kind of
over
thing.
where your thumbs are.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know either. It looks cool.
It flips up.
Yeah.
It has a flip up.
Yeah. So you can just
your headband doesn't. You don't have to take the helmet off to
be able to see. Yeah.
Yeah, you can flip it up real quick and
like a welder's helmet.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. It's also modular.
Yes.
And like. You can take parts of it, and for future upgrades, you can make changes to it, which is really fascinating because that's kind of a problem with like if you get a Vive or the Index.
Yeah.
It's kind of you can make some minor changes, but some of the big stuff you couldn't change the screens in them unless you do some
your own
extreme modding.
Yeah.
This one looks like you can. It has pieces that come off the front and you can change it, and that's pretty cool.
That is cool, and
makes it a little less future-proof.
Because the biggest problem right now is like I had the Vive. I bought it when it was more expensive than it is now, and
a little more than this one's price.
Yes, but now it's like I bought into that one, and then like, well, if I want to upgrade, I feel like I have to offload that one to someone. Well, I'm gonna sell it for a big loss.
Yeah,
and even then, finding someone who will buy it who has a computer to run it is harder.
Yeah.
And so it's a hard thing to resell. So I can upgrade. So it's like it'd be nice if I bought one that was modular and I could just upgrade on it a little bit. And so I can see how that would make it more appealing.
Yeah, it's cheaper than the other Vive was when it came out.
Yeah,
$100 cheaper. Of course, it doesn't come with the base station or the lighthouse, which it will support.
Oh, really?
Eventually, I don't think it initially does, but it will support it, so you can have both, which I would say probably makes it pretty. The tracking combination of that and would be pretty amazing. I assume a little more hardware intensive. I assume.
Yeah,
but it's pretty cool. It's also blue.
The Vive's blue. The Vive Pro's blue.
You don't have that, though.
No, I don't.
I've not seen that one.
Dark
I just
gray.
know the one you have.
Yeah, the Vive Pro's blue.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, this one's blue, too. So if you want to get in the Vive market, wait till October 3rd.
Yeah.
And then, buy it for $700 plus tax. Plus tax.
Plus shipping and handling. Plus shipping and handling.
And shipping and handling. How they get you.
Uh-huh.
They screw you with the shipping and handling.
Uh-huh.
And the taxes.
Yeah.
Damn government. Fallout 76 got an update last week.
Yeah.
Added the big thing is the new Battle Royale map.
Yeah.
Morgantown.
Mm-hmm.
Probably good. I haven't played it yet.
I haven't either yet. I've been wanting to jump back on it and play it. I just finding time. It's hard.
That's my problem. I didn't have a lot of time to play anything this week. Speaking of Battle Royale, Civ 6.
Yeah, this intrigued me.
A Battle Royale mode.
Yeah.
Civilization 6.
It looks cool.
It's called Civ 6 Red Death.
Yes.
It's a kind of Mad Maxy apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
And all the players are racing to get to the last ship off Earth, basically.
Yeah.
That's the setup.
Yeah.
I'm curious how it plays.
Did you get when it comes out? Or is it already out?
This week, I think.
Okay.
I want to say September 19th.
I may have to jump in and update it and just check it out. And it's got weird, funny factions.
The factions are all weird.
They're all
it's
kind of tongue-in-cheek.
A weird mod. It actually has content to it.
Yeah,
so
it looks cool.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah. A little free DLC thing going on.
Yeah. Let's see. GameStop. The store.
Yes, I'm aware of it. We've talked about it many times.
Yes. Favorably.
Yes.
Not really.
Not really.
GameStop announced...
I don't go there if I can help it.
I haven't been to one in a long time.
Yeah.
Announced this, and that's probably why this news is not going to be shocking to us.
Yeah.
Announced that it will be closing 180 to 200 stores before the end of the year.
Wow.
More coming in the next 2 years.
Well, and it's weird because you know the movie The Big Short?
Yes.
And in that movie, the guy, it's based off a real thing, real people.
The housing market.
And Christian Bale plays a guy, and the guy in real life, apparently, he made a bunch of money. He's a stock market guy. Well, anyway, apparently he's been investing in GameStops.
Yeah.
And thinks there's money in it. And
I don't
think he's right on that.
I don't think so.
I just don't see how he could be right.
I don't either, unless they're going to drastically change their business model. I mean, they make money but it's just they're shady a little bit.
Yeah,
it's a little shady, and it's kind of a
It's like borderline pawn shop stuff going on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Before we get too far on the civilization thing, a guy made a version of the Civilization
Yeah.
based off like the original 1991 Civilization
Yeah.
in Excel spreadsheet.
I saw something about this.
The whole game runs in Excel.
Weird.
It's called Cell-vivation. Cell-vivation.
Cell-vivation. Yeah.
The guy's Solly, I guess is how you say it.
Yeah. S011
It's S0LLY is just, but he made it and you can download it. It's free.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a
I want to check it out.
two-dimensional
Yeah.
basic sprites
Yeah.
game that runs in Microsoft Excel. Which fascinates me.
Yeah, it does.
I thought it surprised me it's possible because Excel's pretty
You could do
do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it runs super well.
I can't either. I do stuff at work in Excel and almost crash it, and
Yeah,
I'm not doing anything complicated.
I've crashed Excel many times.
Yeah, like I'm just moving a lot of data around, and
Yeah.
I managed to almost crash it.
Apple Arcade.
Yes.
It has a launch date now.
Yeah,
September 19th.
yeah, and it's like really cheap, right?
It's $9 a month.
$9? I thought it was $5 a month because that's what you
Did I
wrote on
say? I said $5 a month.
No, you did.
Yes, I did.
You said $9.
$4.99 a month. Pretty good deal.
Yeah, and it's got some,
for a streaming gaming service.
Yeah.
I am curious how well it works.
Yeah.
I mean, it does apparently have like some offline play and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And it has a selection of games.
Yeah, like some interesting games.
Yeah, nothing. I was just like, oh, I want that.
Yeah,
But you know,
it's stuff you've heard of.
it's stuff I've heard of, yes, which is a good start.
It's a good start.
I am curious how well it
Mm-hmm.
will do. This being the big market coming up with stream games.
Mm-hmm.
Apple's got theirs, Google's got theirs coming up.
Yeah.
Curious to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Now, for some of us who don't have great internet, I don't see.
Yeah, I don't see it being ideal.
No,
Right, some of us, you mean me.
I mean, yes. PT.
Yes.
You remember
I
PT?
did see this. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. So PT, the playable teaser
For
from,
the Silent Hill
what,
game that never was.
Or 14?
Yeah.
So several years ago.
You're just sticking nines in all kinds of weird places, aren't you?
What did I say?
You said 2019, 2014. And
14.
Then,
I meant to say 15.
Do you smell burning feathers, Dudley?
I'm getting my 5s and 9s.
Yeah, it's okay.
Um,
You don't have to stress too much. Just take a deep breath. Calm down!
Okay. Been out for 5 years.
You need to take another nap.
5 years. I probably do. It's getting late. Past my bedtime. For 5 years, people are still digging into this thing.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, PT was a playable teaser. Came out on PlayStation Stream. You downloaded it.
Yeah. It was a teaser for
a Silent Hill game.
Silent Hill game that could be made by Kojima that's never been.
That never happened.
Never gonna happen.
It had Norman Reedus and Del Toro.
Yeah, they left and went to do other things.
And now they're doing Death Stranding.
Death Stranding.
Well, anyway, can't get it anymore.
Yeah.
I have it because it's on my PlayStation.
Yeah.
Robert has it because he has my old PlayStation. Yeah. That's the only way to have it is if you have a PlayStation that has it on there and you transfer it. But anyway, a guy digging into it, apparently Lisa, the creepy woman that
like kinda,
grabs you and scares you.
Yeah, tries to kill you and stuff.
He discovered she's always behind you.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Like, you're walking
as soon as you like walk into the level or whatever.
As soon as you get to a certain point, she is always directly behind you.
Yeah. And that's how you see like the shadow and creepy things. Yeah.
So I guess using mods or whatever.
Yeah.
And
he basically shifted his camera behind him.
He shifted the camera behind him.
He basically locked the camera in position and then moved forward.
And so he moved forward.
And you see her following him.
You see her following him, and it's creepy as
fuck. It is creepy.
It's so creepy. Really interesting.
Yeah. Not surprising. I mean, that's just like how they make games sometimes. It's like put stuff you can't ever really see, but to achieve like things like weird creepy shadows.
Well, it probably had to do that because it loads the resources, so when it jump scares, it's quick.
Yeah, and also like you hear the sound coming from her. Also, when there are points where her shadow casts it on the wall, and it's like shaking and stuff, and it's creepy, and you're like, well, you just put it there.
Yeah, it's always there.
It's locked behind you, so wherever you're facing, she's always behind the camera, so you can never actually see her. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Kind of cool.
Kinda
Guy
cool,
talked about it. He said that when he was digging into it, he got scared by her so many times. He's like, it never gets old. He's like, it always scares the shit out of him every time.
Yeah.
So sad that they're not doing that game.
Well, yeah, because, they messed up.
Done messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Done messed up.
What else you got?
Epic Games.
Yes.
Their free game up until the 19th is this game called, I'm kind of curious, called Conarium?
Yeah. Conarium?
It's a Lovecraftian game?
I thought it was a Conan game.
No.
Either the
Conarium.
Barbarian or the talk show host.
Either or.
Yeah.
Or both.
Yeah.
Kind of looks interesting.
Yeah?
It's free right now.
What
so
kind of game is it?
It kind of looks like a solving mystery kind of puzzle where you're wandering around, you're kind of figuring out, finding clues and stuff like that. And there's crazy shit happening.
Oh yeah,
it's
Lovecraftian.
Lovecraftian.
Yeah,
it's based off one of the H.P. Lovecraft stories.
Okay.
Or a side story to a story. I don't know.
Yeah.
Looks interesting, but I brought this up because it's on Epic for free right now, up until the 19th. But the next game is a mystery because they get a free game every week on Epic Launcher, which is interesting because there's no subscription cost to it.
Yeah.
But their next game, it's got question marks. It has 3 question marks, and it has an image, but it can't click it. You can't see what it is.
Yeah.
But if you look at the image, it's a bunch of pictures from Batman games.
Really?
So it's like a shape of Batman, and it's got the Lego Batman, it's got the Arkham Knight Batman, it's all a bunch of imagery from different games.
Huh.
So
it's like a random Batman game you're going to get? Or is it
curious.
A whole collection? Or
I don't know.
Huh.
Which would be weird if it's a collection, because if it's a collection of Batman games.
It's got to be like a random one or something.
Probably, maybe.
Like some
maybe
kind of
that's
mystery grab bag.
You get whatever, when you click it, you get that makes sense.
That would be interesting.
That'd be cool.
You're like, what did you get?
I played a lot of them.
Yeah.
If I got some of the Lego ones, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
I don't have any
of those.
Yeah, so
I would want one of those.
So we'll have to wait until the 19th and
to see what it is.
See what it is.
Okay.
See what's going on.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
And then maybe we'll get a free game.
Yeah.
We can talk about it next week.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah.
I would throw my paper in front of the camera, but the camera doesn't work.
Yeah. So
I'm going to do it anyways, just because.
It made a sound. So.
Makes a sound. There we go. That's nice.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
All
Let's
right. Please go to our website at deafandumb.com. That's DEAFNDUMB.com. And please like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know how we're doing.
While we're on that subject, would someone would someone send us messages that we can understand?
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of.
I guess we get a lot of traffic in
some other countries, and so English may not be
the
the first language, and there's something weird going on with the
barrier.
name of the show having deaf in it, and some reason it draws certain people in who may not fully understand what our show is about, and so it's a little awkward. And we always be polite.
I try to be as nice as possible.
Sometimes they're very confusing.
And most times they're, 9 times out of 10, they get it. I explain to them.
Yeah.
This is what it's a show. All they do is this.
Yeah.
But some of them, there was one guy I finally just I stopped responding.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of the show, I couldn't understand anything.
Yeah.
I'm just sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry.
I'm sorry.
We do a stupid podcast.
We do a stupid podcast. We have no control over anything else.
That's pretty much it.
But whatever we put in this show, and that is very little to nothing.
Yeah.
So thank you for listening, though.
Thank you very much for listening, if you are listening. I don't think any of these people are actually listening.
I don't think so.
But please, shoot us a message. Tell us if you like what we're doing, or if you have a problem, or something you want to give us some criticism. We will gladly take it. Just talk to us.
Just please talk to us.
Someone talk to us.
That understands what I'm saying.
We're so lonely. So lonely. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May, and this has been Deaf and Dumb.